think that had a C3. This has a C33. His car back there was pulling up as his car pulled up. Hey, let's see. The FedEx, I think he was in front of me when the whitey drove by me, and he's getting across the street when the other car drives by me. That white truck had a 64. It says 648, so I guess it's 84 backwards. This car's hitting its turn signal, see? Whitey's turning there. These kids, I think these kids on the sidewalk in front of me are stalking me. It has a C3. It was at the corner of the building over there. Yeah, I think these kids on the sidewalk are doing stalker tanks. Pretty sure. This car is pulled up. It's turning around and step over the curb. This car is, right when I get to this curb, tail lights turn off. And then someone just walked in as someone else walks out. It was right at the corner of the building where that happened. And then it has a B9 on it. It's gonna pull off when I walk up, I bet. Maybe not. Looks synced out here. Dang, that cough sounds nasty. Hope that guy gets a cough drop. Shit. Saw a bunch of teenagers and children stalking me in there. This car is honking right now. Is it tan? I saw a whitey way over there, I think. This tan car, let's see. This 33, let's see. Yeah. That car was turning at the same time. This looks same car in the building. This has an 84 and this is at the same time. Does it sync? I see stalkers way up the street. I see a bunch of stalkers way down there. I see more stalkers way up the street. I see more stalkers way up the street. You see them? I don't know about that one. That might not be a stalker. It's almost at the corner. I see stalkers way up the street again. Just keep seeing stalkers way up the street. Keep seeing more and more stalkers way up the street. Keep seeing it at that intersection, the one behind it. Just keep seeing it over and over. I hear a dog barking right when the whitey turns. They didn't stalk me at the pole, I think. They love to stalk me at that pole. I see a blue car behind that red truck when it turns out. I see, is that a blue truck? Yep. Saw another blue truck when he drove by me. Thought it was another petite car. I don't know what's happening right now. Is it sync? I feel like sync. Feels like it's sync. There's the UPS right there. These look synced. Are they synced? I don't know. These whiteys look synced. Are they synced? This tan car looks synced. Is it synced? It's a green car. The tan car is at the center of the street now. It says 22 on it. Is it synced? Is he gonna drive right now? That looks synced. Is this a tan sync? Don't sync. There's a tan car pulling up when he drives. Look sync. I think someone just got out of a truck next to me. I keep seeing stalkers way up the street, so. This whitey's driving out as his car turns, and there's another whitey with it. Yeah. This car car just pulled up right now when I walked up. See? He's turning around while he drives by me. See? See? I see a whitey way over there that looks sink. These cars look synced. This whitey. Is this blue car gonna sit and wait all the way until I walk up with the tail lift right now? I think this red truck started backing up when I walked up. There's a guy with the red shirt, don't sink. Going up the center of the street. Again in the truck. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Alright, I don't know if you sink with the red shirt. This looks like the blue and red again. That's 66. Look sink. Look sink. Is it sink? Don't sink. That's a C3. It's right at the door. Then I think a tan car was driving through and he turned. This guy looks synced. Is he synced? This 42 looks almost synced. Is it synced? This train horn is it synced? I think he was getting across the street right when it started. Is it synced? This has a 77. I think it was synced. I think he went in the door next to me over there. He's walking on the sidewalk. Here's a tan car. Is it synced? It's a little early. I hear the train horn right now. He turned right when I walked up to the street. They're getting in a white truck. He's got a red coat. Is he gonna sink? Don't sink. Look sink. This blue car pulled up when I got across the street too. I hear the train horn again. Is it synced again? I'm walking by a B9 white car as it goes off. Probably the cars were sinking behind me. I don't know. Just saying, I'm walking by a B9 white car and it goes off again. Seems like a sink. This has a C3. Is it sink? This has a 864. I hear a car door closing right now. Somewhere over there. I hear the train horn right when I walk by the corner of this building. These are always synced. Every time I see them. I hear engine sounds behind me. Synced. It says a D4. 44. Here comes Whitey. This thing's turning right now. Here comes the Whitey. He's driving really deliberately slow so he can sink right when I get across the street. There he is. He sink. There's I think they would sink at the corner of the house. This has one light. It's at the other corner of the house. Don't sink. I hear a dog barking as the truck is approaching. He's just walked up right here, like almost at the alley. The red shirt. I hear the dog barking again at the other side of the alley. I think it's this dog. I hear him barking again right as these people started walking. Is it Sink? Is it Sink? Was it a Sink? That has a 42. Was it Sink? I hear the dog barking at center of the street now. I hear the dog barking right next to. I hear the train horn. Sink. Sink. The dog's barking right there now. Sink. The dog's barking. Sink. Now he's just barking. What was that? Was it Sink? What's up, dog? Don't sink. Don't sink, dog. Don't sink. Don't sink. I think I saw stalkers way up the street. Is it a whitey head? I see this car at the same time coming up to the intersection as he's in front of me. I see a whitey head poking out right now. I hear the train horn. I saw whitey's behind the whitey when he turned. I hear the train horn in the center of the street. I hear the train horn right at the edge of the sidewalk. It says a 55. It's right at the edge of the house. I see Sink. Do you see Sink? I see Sink on every 2,000 videos I've ever made. The entire video. Sink. I think this bird just started chirping Sink. You hear him? It's like... I think he started doing that Sink. Pretty sure. Where'd the train horn go? Is he done synchronizing for a few hours? I hear the dog barking again right now when I walk up the street. Thought I saw a car coming. Oh, here it is. Is it gonna sink? Oh, there's someone walking in front of me right now at the sidewalk. Is it Sink? I think it's a Sink. I think it's a Sinkmobile. I think a jet is flying over my head. I'm not sure. It's cloudy. Is he gonna sink? Don't sink. Look, Sink. Look, Sink. You're gonna get across the street, Sink, too? Look, Sink. I hear the train horn right when those drive in front of me. This whitey's pulling up, and this car is pulling up, and this car. They're black and silver with the whitey. And then that tan car and the silver car right next to each other, are they synced? Probably the white truck was turning right when they drove in front of me. I think that's a sink head right here at the last house. And then the mail van's gonna sink. Probably already synced 20 times, but I missed it. She just walked into the door right when the white car drove by your car. Yeah, I hear a jet. I think it's sync up there. I had a blue shirt in the red car. This is pulling up right now. She just walked back to the passenger door right now. That has a B2. These are synced. This car is turning right as I walk by the mail van, and I saw a tail lift over there. This has an 84 and it's right here. I see whiteys up the street. I see sync. I see sync heads. They're sync. These are red. Are they sync? That's green with the red car. Sync. They were sync. They're sync heads. They sync. Is it sync? I think it's sync. I don't know. I think that silver car had a C3. There's the Daily News truck. That truck, I think he has a 555 or something. Here comes the school bus. The school bus has a dim light. And it's sync. As always. Just like every other school bus I ever recorded in history, that white car looks sync right now. This tail lift just turned right when I stepped over the curb. I see the UPS. Is he synced with this car? He's getting across the street right as he drives by me. I see the whiteys. They're synced with the tail lift driving by me. See the whiteys? They're synced. This has a B2. I think the light turned green when it drove by me. It's probably driving by there where they sync. I forgot that's the place where they drive by. It's like that ramp on that house. I think this guy is synced walking over there. I don't know. It's too many syncs. This white truck just turned and this drove by me. Was it synced? I don't know. Probably. He's got I see, is that a blue car? Yeah. Saw a red car in front of me when they drove by me. I see a white SUV going through the roundabout. Synced with this. It's pulling up right now. It's synced. The light's turning green right when I walk up. It's synced. It says 44. It's right there. It's synced. This white car is going to pull up sync. And I think that white car pulled up sync. And this red truck, let's sync. Looks like a sync. He's driving out the corner of the building. Looks like a sync. See 3 white SUVs in a row. Looks like a sync. This red truck was driving in front of me that looks synced with it. Sync. This red truck and this red car sync. Sync. The alley. This blue car at the other side of the alley. These whiteys look synced. Are they synced? It's got a 44. Is it synced with this? That's always synced. These are always synced. Is this gonna sync? These red cars look synced. Don't sink. He's getting all the way across when I walk up. Is it sink? Is that a C3 sink? I think it says 77 too. I think a C sink is. A C sink is. Don't sink. I think that lady was driving by there, maybe. What about this green car? Did he sink? Looks like he's driving synced. I think someone just went in the door of the building synced. Is this sink? Is it a red car parked there that's synced with it? Probably. Is this synced? So the car hit the lock button right before the corner of this building. Was it synced? Probably synced. Is this a blue truck that met the red car? Is it synced? Is it driving by synced? Is it a sync? I think there's a dog in the window. Then there's a red car going through the intersection when he drove by me. Huh. This car's backing up right now when I walk up. I think it's tan. See a car back there that I think is synced. Looks like a sink. What about her? Is she sink? Don't sink. Don't sink. She's walking. Is it sink? Don't sink. Going in the door. Is it sink? I think it was sink. Don't sink. I hear a school bus coming. Is the school bus gonna be synced at this door where they sync? I think that was synced with it. I think this guy with the red shirt probably came out synced but missed it. Was he synced? I think he's turning there synced. I think it's synced. Whitey's driving right there at the edge. I see a Whitey truck. I see an 84 Whitey head. An 84. I see a guy walking off the sidewalk here, way down the sidewalk. I see a blue truck and a red car. Did I catch it? It was there. It was synced. He met another red car at the other side of the street too. And this blue car was probably synced with them. I don't know. Just got a feeling. I hear a tire screeching right there. Did you hear it? I hear an engine sound. Oh, he's driving through this intersection. Is he gonna sink? Here he is. Is he sink? This truck at the same time? And it's turning at the corner bank. Are these birds? I hear an engine sound right here. These are pulling up simultaneous. Is it sink? I saw a bird up there that looks sink. Here's the bird. Is he sink? He's stepping up on the sidewalk right now. Right when I step up on the sidewalk. These are black and silver. Are they synced? He's waving at me in the black car. Is he a synced out sync head? Did he make himself sync tarded? There's a white car. I don't know. That guy just came back out, you know. He's gonna open the door right here, you know. And then that whitey was driving by at the door and he closed his door there on the silver truck. I see other sync heads. I see a lot of sync around me in all directions. I see a sync head at the door again. I see a B2 and it's a red car followed by a blue car. Was it a B2 sync? I see the sync heads at the crosswalk again. They're at the edge of the crosswalk synced. I see this white car driving right now at the place where they sync. I see someone walking in front of me right here, the place where they sync. I see the white car again, driving by the place where they sync with the 93 license plate. And I always see that car synced. This car has started backing up synced. Is it green? Is he gonna drive forward synced? He's driving forward right before here. There's a car starting right as this drives by me. There's someone walking in the door with red hood on as a sync. Is this guy gonna walk in sync? Looks like he's walking in synced. I saw Whitey over there. This car is taking off Center Street. Is it synced? Is this one synced? Is it blue? Yeah, it's blue and that other car is red. Are they synced? Is it sync? At the place where they synced, did the other red car meet the red car when he turned? Is it sync? That car has a red shirt and I'm walking by this white SUV. I don't know. I hear an engine sound when that white SUV drives by me. Is it sync? Probably a sync. Go this way, see if you can throw them off and they don't sink anymore like sync tards. Let's see, are they gonna sink tardily? So far, I don't know. I see a white car, I think he's synced. Driving out synced. Go this way. Can I shake him? I see a white truck way at the end of the alley. I see this white truck. He's probably gonna drive right now, right? Yup, driving right at the moment that I step over the curb. Blue and red at the Center Street. Is that a whitey head? Is he gonna get to the intersection right now? I see people walking up to a car right when I get across. I saw a sync head way at the end of the alley, I think. I see sync tarded shit happening all the fucking time, every day, all day, and all night. I saw two black cars way at the end of the alley that looked synced. I saw someone walk out across the alley when a tail lift drove by. Way at the end of it. Come on, do some close sync so I can catch it on camera. I hear a truck beeping as that car turns. He's driving out as this guy walks up. He's backing up again. Is someone walking out? Are they seeing? He's driving forward again right when they get across the alley. A car just drove by really fast over there, I think. Synced. This white truck is driving out here, synced, where they sync. He's gonna turn synced. Turning synced. I think there's another red car over here. Oh, it's not red, never mind. Alright, here's a whitey turning, it looks synced. Is that tan car synced? Is this blue car? I think I see syncs. That's a silver car, it's a black truck with a red shirt, a red coat. And the silver car drove out in front of me at the door where they sync. This car is driving out the pole where they sync. And that one stopped at the same time and it's gonna drive right now, right? It's driving right now. And this is blue. That's red. And he's sitting, he's waiting. He's waiting for another stalker to pull up or something. Like that one. Here comes a silver car and a silver car at the center of the street, and it has 64. What's that one? A sync? Sync, sync. It says military license plate. See this thing? It's a sync. This car is parking right now. It's a sync. This car looks like it's about to sink. Is it gonna sink? There's another silver car right behind it from my perspective when he turned. This has a B2. Is it gonna sink again? Don't sink. This is a white 42 driving by the back of the car. And that was probably turning at the same time. This is coming out right after I get across the alley. Does it sink? I think I saw another red car way down the street. These look synced. Are they synced? Is it synced? This is gonna drive out synced. This is gonna sink. It's turning right now, synced. It's gonna sink again. It's a sink. This car is turning right now. It's synced. I saw a whitey turning way over there. I see another whitey. I see another whitey that I get across the street. Synced. I see another whitey. I think this pulled up synced. The whitey's driving. When I walk by the whitey, there's a blue car and then a blue truck. The blue truck has a 33. I got a 33. Yeah, it's got a 33. Is it sync? Is it a sync? Is it a sync? This is a military 88. Is it a sync? I think that silver car pulled up to the intersection when he drove in front of me, and then there's another silver car, and then he let off his brakes right when he drove in front of me. Are the whiteys gonna sink? Is it a whitey sink? Is it a tan whitey sink? Is it a whitey? He's driving the white truck right when the tan car stops. This red car is driving right when the whitey's in front of me. Is it because it's synced? Or is it because it's synced? Now I don't see anything. Hallelujah. I don't even see him in the distance right now. Praise the Lord. What about these birds? Are they synced? I don't know. This car is turning. I think I saw 2 cars turning simultaneous. America, fuck yeah. Gonna stock out our motherfucking brains, yeah, America, fuck yeah. I heard a car honk, I think it was synced. Is this silver with the black? Is it a military silver with the black? These red cars are pulling up. And that's a black car that pulled up when the silver car was in front of me. Is that one synced? I don't know yet. The red truck has a 44. These look like a bunch of whiteys. That silver car has a 42. This tail lift and the whitey and these cars are simultaneous. The tail lift is driving around and that drives in front of me. He's turning as this pulls up. Truck in the background. I think he's seen it. I don't know. There's a blue car and a blue truck. As the blue truck started to drive, there's another blue truck. He started to drive. Okay, now he's driving as this is in front of me. I hear a truck beeping and probably started seeing the blue truck turned over there right when the whitey pulled up with the other whitey and the other whitey and the other whitey and the other whitey. They look whiteyed up, don't they? Here's a tan car. Is it gonna sink? Here's the last car. Is it gonna sink? Alright, I don't know. This car is getting to the intersection. It's synced with that and this. Is this a blue car? I can't tell. It's blue or gray. Here's a piglet. There's a pig. There's that. It's always synced. There's a tan car. Look synced. I see a white and a tan over there. They look synced. Yep, look synced. Just came out here to check if it still looks synced, and it looks synced. These are both gray. Why didn't he drive slower so he could drive by me synced? I don't get it. Are these synced? think he was driving by at the corner of the building. Here's a white now. What's this one? Is it synced? Don't sink. It's right at the edge of the alley like a sink. He's hitting his brakes right there too. And it's black and silver. And the whitey. And the black truck is right here at the railing pole. And I think I saw sink heads. I think I see the blue and red sink heads. Oh! There's a tan car. Is it sink? Is this gonna drive right now and walk up? Is this the whitey? Is it 44? Is it sink? Is it a 44 whitey? Yeah, 44 whitey sink. That's blue car. That's red car. Were they sink? This truck's starting right now. So this one. There he goes. Did this guy sink? Don't sink. It's too many sinks. I don't know. This has a military. It's a military whitey with the tan car. I think he had a 66 on the whitey. The red truck is driving forward right now. The one that started synced. He's the sink head. He's synced. He's gonna meet this red car at the intersection. What's synced? What's not synced? I don't know. It's a lot of cars right now. This definitely looks synced with the 86. That looks synced. This has a C3. I think he was silver with the black 86. These are both tan. Are they sync? I think that truck's synced. Maybe it's synced. Right when I walk by the car, is it synced? This is backing up as it drives by me. Is it synced? It's also white. I hear an engine sound right as he starts to drive forward. And he's right here. I see a red car driving by. A red car right here. Is it synced? I think they just started walking right there. Was it synced? I think this guy got to the center of the street at the ATM. And he's getting across the street right now. That white car is flashing. I think he's about to get in it. Yep. Is he gonna get in at the crosswalk? Don't sink. Don't sink. Do you see the blue car parked right there? And he's sitting in it. The red car. Well, see you later. See you later, synced. Isn't that nice? What a nice family gathering for the sink. What a nice family sink. This truck's revving his engine. Does he sink? The green car. This guy just came out of the door here, I think. Does it sink? This has a B9 right there. Is it sink? This guy's walking in front of me right now. Sink. Doors closing at the center of the street. And then I see a bunch of sink heads up the street. And then this just pulled up, started driving around, and got across the street. And I keep seeing a bunch of whiteys over there. And other sink heads. He's turning right now. He stopped, actually. I think he stopped synced. Oh. Is this one synced? It's right there. The front of the white SUV. Is this sync? Is this a sync? Is he sync? Is this synced again? The white car in front of me at the same time. Right there at the place where they sink. This red car is pulling up as the blue car drove by me. I don't know, just did. I see a lot of white cars. Are they synced? Is it red and red synced? The corner of the building. This car is at the other corner of the building. Was that one? It was right when the light turned, I think. This car looks like it's flashing synced over there. This car is driving by at the door. I hear a car honking. Was it synced? I see red. Are they synced? I see a blue car coming out that's gonna sink. Sink. What's that one? Is it synced? What's gonna sink? Is it gonna be synced when it sinks? What's gonna be synced when it sinks? I think these red cars are synced and this one has a military license plate. I think both those red cars are synced. Here's 2 tan cars in a row. Is it synced? I think this is a blue and red sync. Is it synced? Is it a blue red sync? Was it sync? This car's coming out in front of me right here. Is it sync? It's got an 84. Did it say 84.2, I think? Is this green car sync? Is FedEx sync? Is this guy sync? Is this white car sync? Is this loud truck right now sync? Right when the FedEx is getting across the roundabout? Is these black and silver sync? That has a C3. That had a 22, I think. Damn, is it synced? Did it sync white? Is it synced? I hear a car starting. Is it synced? Where's the car that started? Is it synced? I hear a car door closing right now. That looks synced. Alright, I don't know about that car. That car didn't look synced. Finally. The one car on the entire 55 minutes that doesn't look synced. This car looks like it's about to sink. It's driving forward right now. This car looks synced. I hear engine sound right now. It's synced. It says right here, it's synced. Whitey whip straight green sink head, sink heads. Is it a sink head? This is right at the edge of that with the sink. Is this a late Whitey? Is this right at the door? Go! It's like a sidewalk too right there in front of the door. Is this a tan sink head? He's straightening out on the street right now. I think I saw another tan sink head with the tan sink head. These cars cars look synced right here. I think it's that tan car again. This car looks synced right here. Here comes the tan car. Is he synced right here? Is this red car gonna sync? He like pulls up and stops and then drives out right there. That has one tail light. Was he synced before? I forgot. It's too many cars. Probably was synced. This is a place where they sync, and she's got a leopard print shirt on. I haven't seen that one in a while. It's also got a 55. I see black cars with the black car with the 55. Is that black too? Is this a tan sync? He's late. This whitey truck just pulled up, synced with the cars at the corner of the building. I think I hear a train horn again. Yeah, I think I hear a train horn. These are black and silver. Are they sync heads? This white SUV door just closed. Does it sync? This is orange and that's red. Are they sync? Is it a sync head? Is it turning at the corner of the building with the 33 military sync? Is it driving when I walk by the back bumper of the car? That has an 844. Is this synced? Is this a sync? It's driving. Is it synced? It's driving right there. Is it sync? I saw a whitey in front of me. Was he a sync? This has an 86. I don't know. Just saying. Just saying, yeah, the 86. I usually see it synced. This truck hit his brakes right on white SUVs right by me. This has 77. Is it sync? Don't sync. I don't know about that car. I think he might have been, I don't know. Might have been a sync. I don't know. This white car looks synced right now. He's driving out right here. There's a silver car. It was a silver car and there was a silver car driving by me at the same time. This whitey looks synced. Someone running across the street. They're running in front of me right here. I hear a car honking right as they run in front of me. I think it's behind me. That's silver cars, black cars pulling up. He's honking right now, sync. Black car, and then another silver car, and then another black car, and another black car, and another silver car. Wow, let's see. Is this a black car? Let's see. I think someone just walked up synced over there. Is this a blue car and the red car turns? Look synced. That person looks synced. Look synced.